main challenge that I have now is going for walks. Okay. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's a Thursday and I am currently going to work. The weather is now starting to change. It's raining, it's cold. The main challenge that I have now is going for walks. Right, yes. This morning I managed to go for 20 minutes and then it started raining. It's now starting to get darker in the evenings, so it's now a bit of a challenge to go for a walk. Yes, yeah. And unfortunately I'm not a gym person, because that's where I can go and meet my steps, but gym is not my thing, and I don't want to be wasting money to join in a gym that I'm just going to be using the treadmill only to walk. So we're going to have a chat as I'm going to work. So I'll have to come up. We keep the steps up. Yes, yeah. And the kids are back to school. Kids are back to school. First day. Yakin started today and Messi started yesterday. So now it's back to our usual routine, school routine, and it means also we are now back in the football season. Yes, yeah. And the only activity that I'm going to drop is the tutorial lessons for Messi. For Mess that she was doing for the past 2 years. Now she's finished her GCSEs, so, and she did really well. It was worth. My advice is to parents, when kids are at school, especially in this country, try and communicate with your teachers. They will tell you exactly how the kids are doing, because in this country the school system is very different to the African school system, because here everybody is doing well. Yeah, they will tell our kids that you are doing well if they get anything that you are doing, because obviously they don't believe in pushing the kids to do better at school. They will just want the children to work at the level where they are, and which sometimes for kids you've got to push them at times. Obviously, when I'm saying push them, not pushing them as in being forceful to them, but you've got to encourage them, explain to them the importance of education. And we did that with Messi. And for those who might have seen a clip that I did, I'll put the video up there, where I took her into town, spent the day with her, just treating her, because she had really worked hard, very worked hard. And because one of your teachers actually approached me and said, do you know your daughter is very bright and she's got potential, but she's having challenges at school. We sat with the teachers down. It was a roller coaster, very emotional, but I thank God for just opening that teacher's eye. And with prayers, well, let's pray for our children when they go to school. Let's pray for them. Prayer breaks down everything. Let's pray for them as they go out into the world, because this world now is cruel, very cruel, very cruel. So I hope I'm inspiring somebody with our children. And as Africans, our background, we've got to encourage children to do better. You've got to encourage children to have a profession. But the professions that are available these days, oh my days, sometimes you just ask a child and you went, what are you doing and what are you going to do with that? And you don't really understand. But obviously we need to support our children whatever route or path they choose, but we need to help them. It is now after work, and I am popping into town, meeting my sister in there to do a few things, and then after that we'll go home. I'm wearing a high-heeled shoe, which is very difficult for me to walk from where I've parked my car. I'll manage, it's only a short distance. And I am now back in the house. I've cooked some dinner, a quick one. And let me show you what I've got in my plate. I've got in my plate rice, some brufos, which are almost burnt, and a little salad on the top with some oyster sauce. So that's going to be my dinner. And then after that, let's eat dinner and then we'll take it. So I've now finished eating, and this morning I was talking about the weather changing and that I might not be able to go for a walk. So it is now 8 o'clock at night, and let me show you behind me. That's how the weather is looking now. So I purchased this walking pad. It's called so that I'll keep up with my steps as I've been walking outside, and it is from a company called Home Fitness Code. So here's me unboxing it and trying. Obviously, I've used the treadmill in the gym before, but this one I wasn't sure, so there I'm a bit hesitant. Without shoes, without socks on, so don't scold me. I'm aware. I was just testing the speed there, and it was all installed, very easy to install. You just plug it. You can buy it with a handrail, you can buy it with all sorts of accessories, but because I wasn't so sure whether I would like it or not, so I just purchased the pad on its own, and I am going to put the link in the description box for anybody who needs it. And since I've been using it, I've been really enjoying, because on the days that I'm busy in the house, I can just do 15 minutes, 10 minutes, a few minutes there, and at the end of the day, my steps count is increasing. So this is me there contemplating and thinking, is this going to work or is this not going to work? Putting my socks on, but we had a lovely time because everybody in the house ended up trying the machine. Obviously, we are where we were not wearing shoes. There's me there trying to put some shoes on, but it was everything is quality time, isn't it? So let's just see as we try.
You are the King of Glory. You are an awesome God. I'll lift your name on high. Okay. Everything I is you, Lord. You are the reason why. Take me as I am. Oh yeah. Everything I is you, Lord. You are the reason why. Take me as I am. You are the song that I sing. You are the air that I breathe. Holy is your name, yeah. Oh yeah. Worthy is your name. Worship your throne. Oh yeah. Holy is your everything else you love. You are the reason why. Take me as I am. Oh yeah. Everything else you love. You are the reason why.
I think we've got to learn how to use it.
You are my strong
This is a gift.
You are the feel that flows my life.
You're coming
Oh, I got the joy. What you should ever want me. Oh, I got the joy. Oh, I got the joy. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. So good.
at this point, I was having a lesson from Mr. Admin because he's constantly using the treadmills at school. So I was being told I was walking awkwardly. It felt awkward. It wasn't like as I'm walking outside and in the fresh air and stepping on the edge, but it just felt a bit awkward. But I was being told off because I was sliding at the back, but we will get there eventually. Yes, exactly. I think we're coming a boost. But this one is only I will praise you, Lord. I will. So that's the walking pad. Tested is working properly. So tomorrow morning I'll wake up and then I'll jump on it. I'm going to jump on it again tonight because at the moment I'm sitting on 10,000 steps and I want to increase that. So I'm going to jump on that while I'm watching TV, and then tomorrow morning I will show you a proper one when I'm doing it. It's a bit difficult when we are starting because your legs feels a bit jelly, but I think if somebody's used to using a treadmill, they should be okay with this walking pad. So I'm going to close the vlog here and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. This was me again the following day, and as I was trying to walk on the walking pad to start off, it was a bit funny and a bit difficult. Even though last night I tried a few times. Obviously I've got to be patient and trust the process. It was like I was about to fall off this thing, but I had to trust it. So I continued walking the second day and started getting steady. As you can see me there cruising, enjoying myself. And at this point I was thinking, oh, the weather is not going to stop me to reach my step count each day now. And it was really fulfilling knowing that it's raining outside and I didn't have to actually subject myself to heavy winds and rain. I didn't have, yesterday it was a one-off payment that I made on Home Fitness Code, and that's it. So I didn't have to worry now. Hopefully should be able to maintain my steps. So yeah, so I walked on there for a good hour. I was sweating and it was like, wow, this is so good. So this is me there sweating. That's how I looked after a good hour.
God and transform my life. It's right up for him where would have been.